Hello, CPI LA in the house, and we're here at an event called Altadena Forever, and it's basically people from this area that are providing supplies for and services. There's even some petitions to stop Blackrock and stuff like that, and with plans to collectively and cooperatively keep Blackrock from seizing properties. Guys, what are your thoughts so far about?
Well, it's great. I see some companies that are providing services. It would be great if they were to provide affordable services. But we all know that to stay in this economy, you gotta make a certain profit, and it's gonna be a costly thing. And a lot of people don't have the funds to actually be able to hire an architect, designer, and then the materials to be able to construct. Some of these houses that appear are resilient, with resilient materials, like certain type of foam, certain type of renewable materials. But we need to be able to have funds for them to be able to build it and afford it. That's why we came to appeal towards the innovation in this movement, be able to have a government of action to fight for working families, be able to have government subsidies to be able to build great affordable housing, and strip away the unused homes that oligarchs have accumulated and have hoarded to create a scarcity that drives the property home values up and leads the majority of young people out of the home economy, the house market. They'll be able to fight back and push back and be able to say, no, we will not be dethroned. We will not be kept away from owning our own homes. We want a brighter future for our kids and our friends' kids and everybody going on from now. Anything to say, Joey?
I'm just trying to figure out where to start. But yeah, this is this is what the fires with the LA fires with the which the Altadena event is a part about. Just like Lahaina, also this is for Altadena.
Paradise, remember Paradise?
Oh yeah. I think it was before before the 2020s. Yeah, this is connected with the Paradise. This is honestly these disasters I think are deliberate. It's all it's meant for a land grab. This is these situations aren't all the same. But the Altadena fires, the Lahaina fires, and Gaza. Not that these are the same situation, but just to say that these are all connected. Because this is this is a land grab. This is a push for a land grab. And all these are issues of local sovereignty, even national sovereignty in regards to Palestine, with regards to Gaza, because Israel wants to make Gaza that wants to the Israeli government and Israeli Zionists and Israel, they're pushing to annex Gaza and make it part of and get settlers there, make it part of Israel. So but in this case, with the fires here in the U.S. With the Haina and Altadena, this is a local sovereignty issue, but with Gaza, it's also a local sovereignty issue, but it's a national sovereignty issue. That's a Palestinian sovereignty issue. But just to say that these are all connected.
Absolutely, there's an economic connection, don't you think? I mean,
yes.
It is about an economic system that's more imperialist based.
Yeah,
it's war driven, war profiteers, and then basically Reaganomics. Which is trickle-down economics. So in other words, economic growth primarily for the people at the top of the economic spectrum, and trickle down, or as we used to say, trickle on economics, for everybody else. And one of the reasons why I say it's primarily an economy for the top 10%, because sometimes we have to repeat things over and over again, right? Because we don't know who might have heard of these statistics before or whatever. So, but I repeat them because it's important to make this more people aware of this. There was a study that was released in 2022. It took place between 1989 and 2019, and some of the data would be pretty shocking to the average person. Some people might say, makes sense. But as of 2019, the top 10% economically were sharing 72% of all the wealth created in this country. That was 2019, obviously pre-pandemic. So it's probably a lot worse now than it was even then. But think about it. 2019, top 10% was sharing 72% of all the wealth in this country. That is a disaster in the making. And if we don't have a movement, to demand a government of action for working families, this is likely to collapse. This economy is likely to collapse. And we don't want that. And I don't think anybody in their right, rational mind wants that. Even those of you at the top you shouldn't want that. You should want a government that's involved in building the economy when it's needed, especially when it's needed. And that is like an understatement right now here in the West, and particularly in the United States.
Oh yeah, thank you.
We need that. It's great to see the community standing up for itself. So this is CPI LA in the house. We are at Altadena Forever here at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, and to be continued.
Yeah, so you can change it. Altadena Forever.